Alright guys, it's about 10 o'clock here in my shop on a Friday night, and I was just going to kind of go over some stuff I've got done on the truck, and mostly just kind of go over my new engine that I'm building for this truck, what it is, and everything. So I'll show you guys now. So I got the cab back on the truck. Frame's painted. I got a little touch up to do on the frame on the spots I couldn't spray. I got the back bushings in. I'm not going to drill the new holes in the front cab mounts till I have the front clip ready to put on and make sure everything's straight, but you can see the new mounts there look pretty good. I got a little more metal work to do on the cab. I got to do some it got a couple little pinholes in the floor I need to weld up, and I got a spot on the back cab corner at the bottom there. Let's see. Right there and there. So I may have to see what all is going to be involved with that. I'll have to get in here, and that's not rust there. That's just a spot. It's just right here in this corner. I may be able to make me a piece and bend it to that. I got some 22 gauge that might bend a little easier. But yeah, it's on some jack stands. It looks pretty tall right now because of course it ain't got no weight on it and the new bushings and everything, so it looks a lot taller than what it's going to be. So, but anyway, what I've been mostly working on, I've got the bottom end of this engine put together. Got the timing chain on. I need to get a bolt for it, but I need to put my lifters in and oil pump and stuff. But I was going to kind of go over what this engine is and what I'm doing to it. So this is a 94, 95 F150 351 Windsor full roller block. So roller cam, everything's roller. It's got the dog bones up top. I'm running my stock bottom end. I had all my machine work done. It's punched 30 over. So I believe they'd make it a 356 or 357. I'm thinking it's a 356. But 20 down on the mains, 20 down on the rods. I got my stock rods. I've got what are these? These are sealed power 30 over flat top pistons, and they got valve reliefs because I am running a bigger cam. I didn't want to have no higher. This added like 12 cc to the heads, so they are a little bit higher compression piston, but not by much. So this engine should be making around 10-to-1 with 60 cc chambers. I'll have to do the math again, but I'm pretty sure it'll be right around 10-to-1 compression, which is what I'm shooting for with this cam. I need to be in high 9s or 10-to-1. I don't want to be anything over hardly 10-to-1, so I can run pump gas, put 91 in it. But I'm hoping I'm going to go with some AFR 165 cc heads with 60 cc chambers. So they're not the 2.2 valves. The 2.2 valves won't work with these pistons. The valves are too big for these pistons, I believe. I could clay it, order it and clay it, but I don't think I'm going to take the chance. I think I'm just going to go with the 1.79 valves. And with the cam I'm running a Lunati Voodoo 556 lift cam with a 112 LSA, and it's like a 276 duration, something like that, so I won't have no problem with my brakes. But a lot bigger lift cam. I'm going to run an Edelbrock air gap intake and some roller rockers, and I'm hoping it's going to be around 400 horse. I think that's doable with the aluminum heads, and I don't want nothing too crazy for this truck because you know, I've not had like an actual hot rod truck before, something that's actually gonna put down some power, so I want to kind of get used to this first, but this should be plenty for me. I'm going to do the 5-speed, I believe. It's just trying to find a transmission, and if you guys know anything more about how to make all that work, let me know. I think I'm going to run a linkage clutch, and I'd like to have the Tremec 600, but I may just end up going with like a T5 out of a Mustang, so the one of them should hold up. The reason I like the Tremec is they got the option where you can set the shifter more upwards. So I'm a tall guy, I got long arms, I don't want the shifter back here, because if you do that you got to bend it up and around. I'd like to have the shifter right in the middle. So but yeah, this is the third bottom end I've put together, and this is going to be the second engine that I've completely built. So it should work out and everything. The first one I built worked and still runs fine. And but I just kind of wanted to do an overview of this. It should come out pretty good and should put down some good power. So now it's just trying to get my heads, and those are really high, so really expensive. So it's just, I could be done with this truck this summer if I wanted to, but it's just the money aspect of it. So you can't run yourself bankrupt on a project truck. So, but I'm excited to get it done. I thank you guys for watching. Next video will probably be on the red truck. I've had a couple people ask me about how I did the carb conversion on the red truck, and I'll go ahead and go over that. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be up tomorrow, but I'll kind of go over what I did and how I made everything work. It's really not all that complicated, but I've had a lot of people ask me about that, so I'll go ahead and do that. But thank you guys for watching.